Hey everybody, Striders back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we are going to have a Lulu, Irelia, Varus, Blitzcrank, and Zhao versus the blue team, who has Kha'Zix, Ashe, Draven, Akali, and Shen. Very interesting matchup. So starting off at the top lane, we are going to have the Irelia versus the Akali. Now Irelia mains jungle while Akali mains top. This should give Akali a little bit of an advantage. Irelia has been played by this person 50 times though, with an average of 6.8 kills and 4.1 losses. Overall rank stats, 55.31% win ratio, doing pretty good. Akali at the same time, 51.91% win ratio, which is not as good. I think with the amount of games that they've played, I may have to give this particular one. I think I'm going to give it to the Akali just because, of two things. It's Wingsofdeathx and the fact that he is playing his main role as to where Irelia is not. But in the mid lane, once we go in here, it's going to be Lulu versus Kha'Zix. Now, Lulu mains support while Kha'Zix mains top, but Kha'Zix is also a top lane champion as well, which makes it a little bit difficult, but he would still have the advantage regardless, I think. So, I think I will go ahead and put my vote in for the Kha'Zix blue team as well. Then if we go into the jungle, we are going to have a really epic matchup, Zhao versus Shen. Clash of the Titans, I suppose, but Shen doesn't really do anything as far as dueling goes. Zhao mains caster while Shen mains AD carry. No one's really going to have a big advantage here, at all. Zhao has been played by this person 12 times, where Shen's only been played by this person once. So I think I'm going to have to go with the Zhao on this one for sure. Then if we take a look at the bottom lane, we're going to have Varus versus Draven. Now Varus mains jungle while Draven mains AD carry. This should give Draven a pretty decently big advantage. So Varus has only been played by this person 4 times, and Draven's been played by this person 67 times. So I think I'm going to go ahead and give the bottom lane to the blue team. But then if we take a look at supports, we're going to have a really interesting one, Blitzcrank versus Ashe. Now, Blitzcrank mains caster while Ashe mains top, so no one's really going to have advantage at all. But overall, I think Blitzcrank is a significantly more powerful support champion, plus he's been played by this person a lot more times than the Ashe has been played by Ashe. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the support for the red team. Overall, Draven does have a lot of deaths on average in his games, so I think that means he probably gets caught out of position a lot, and Blitzcrank is going to be the master of catching people out of position. So I think, overall, if you add up the wins and losses that the red team has, you'll see that they have a 54.13% chance of winning, and the blue team's going to have a 54.10% chance of winning. I guess I have no other choice but to go with the stats on this one and go with the red team. It's too close for me to really call. It could be anybody. So let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey everybody, what's going on? Striders back with another slice of ELO Heaven, and I just wanted to take a quick second to say thank you to everybody who wished me a happy birthday. It was a great birthday. I had a great time. Let the great times roll, alright? I don't know how frequently I'm going to be able to put out content right now until they fix the spectator glitch bug issue that I'm having. Basically what's going on is that every once in a while, randomly, it'll just freeze. It won't crash the client. I can still move around the mouse, I can still exit out, but the game will freeze. It's like it stops recording the game for a second. It's super weird. So the only way for me to fix that is to close the client, go back into it, and unfortunately that causes me to miss 10-15 seconds of the game, and this happens about 3 to 4 times per game. Now, both times that this has happened to me, it only happened on the first game I spectated of the day, and then after that it worked fine. So I don't exactly know what's going on here. We'll see. We'll see what actually happens in the long run. Hopefully that doesn't continue to happen, because that would be just terrible. Alright, so I think I have everything set up. Oh, this could be bad. Oh no, Hoodstomp, you're taking too long. Doesn't realize that Blitz is all by himself quite yet. So Blitz is just wasting time. Oh, could have had another auto attack in there, but not quite. Unfortunately, the rest of his team wasn't there. They could have easily had first blood. Like, easily had first blood. But Shen's going to be able to go back and recover just in time. Unfortunately, it looks like Ashe may be MIA, or AFK rather, which would really suck. Ashe is kind of a troll pick in this particular scenario. It looks like she's going teleport, support Ashe, and also looks like she kind of just went AFK. So, I don't know what's going to happen with that yet. Not quite yet. She still hasn't bought any items, so I'm even more worried about it. A Draven going all by himself I don't think is going to be very good. Ashe is pretty good support. She does a lot of kiting. Oh, she ended up getting a red pot, so that's gonna help. She's way super late to lane though, and that's not gonna be good. So she's gonna start out with that fairy charm with the elixir of fortitude. She doesn't get any wards at all whatsoever. She does have her hawk shot, but it's only like a 20-second cooldown, only lasts for like 5 or 6 seconds. So, oh man, Draven is kind of pushing up pretty hard. Blitzcrank is going to exhaust him. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a really nice grab. He's gonna flash, still do a ton of damage. Exhaust 4 flash going down. Unfortunately, Ashe was not there, but I really don't think that would have mattered all that much. Ashe can't really do that much at early level. She can get a nice volley with a guaranteed crit, especially if she uses that fortitude elixir, but I just don't see her really doing it that much. This will be a very interesting fight up here at top lane. We're going to have Akali versus Irelia. Akali is definitely somebody you don't see that frequently anymore. But they do have a nice little team of resets with Akali jungle, or sorry, Akali top with Kha'Zix mid. So Akali gets new charges over her Shadow Dash every time she gets kill or an assist, and Kha'Zix gets a refresh on his leap every time he gets kill or assist. So they're just going to be all over the place. But the bad thing about that is Zhao is super powerful, really good at initiating, and so is Irelia. So I'm a little bit worried about this, on how this is going to transpire. This could be really bad. She does have her little... yeah, she does have her Shroud, which could keep her safe for just long enough. Wow, that is going to be a ton of damage. Oh, that is going to be a pink ward completely wasted, but Ashe coming in with the teleport, not really doing too much outside of that. Zhao is going to go directly onto her, and Ashe is going to go down almost indefinitely. Yeah, that is a very easy first blood for the red team. Unfortunately, support Ashe, not the tankiest. She even used her fort elixir, but in the meantime, what happened mid here? Oh, Shen's coming around from the back. This is... oh, he actually misses the taunt. Very unexpected. And Lulu already used her flash, so there's nothing that they can really do about that. Sucks for her, but good for them. So they've kind of evened up the goal just a little bit. They're still a tad bit behind, but that's, you know, typically first blood gold will do that to you. Really is gonna end up backing off, and hopefully Akali can continue to smash her up and farm. Yes, Irelia is about 10 CS behind. She does have an assist, which is gonna kind of keep her at a pretty close to even, but it's definitely not gonna be enough. So they really need to kick that up quite a bit in order for that to sustain anything. And let's see if we can get back to live here real quick. Grab actually just barely missing onto the Ashe. We have quite a battle. The piercing arrow doing quite a bit. It's a battle of the arrows. Who's going to win? Who is the better arrow? Trick question. They're both terrible. No, Ashe's crystalline arrow is ridiculous. Oh. Piercing arrows. So many arrows. They're everywhere. Oh, this could be another potential kill. He is going to get the taunt this time. Is he going to be able to finish up? He's going to be able to taunt it, and yes, that is going to be enough, but is she going to pick up the kill in the end? Yes, she will. That is going to be absolutely beautiful. And Akali is just going to continue to throw on the harass as much as possible. And that is a lot of damage. The exhaust now going down onto Draven. Is he going to be able to finish that up? No, it doesn't look like it, but they're not going to be able to finish him up either. Ashe is going to force the flash out of Blitzcrank because he was so slowed. Great job by her, and this is a very dangerous situation for everybody on the bottom lane at this point. But top lane, I really do expect something to happen pretty quickly here since Akali is level 6. She could have a pretty nice engagement on here. I think she's going to try to take Irelia down to about half. She doesn't even need to, though. She's going to continue to zone her completely, using the Shadow Dash as a great mechanism for zoning. But that's the thing, like, if you can predict your opponent's moves, then that's a really bad situation to be in. But if you can bait them out and just pretend, like right now she's just being really ballsy all of a sudden, and he fell for it. She's going to flash out of the way. That pink ward came down almost immediately, and that is a dead Akali. Great job by laying down that pink ward right when she knew that she was going to be in trouble. And she was all pink ward. And so no matter where she put that shroud, that Akali was going to get picked up. And that was a great play by the red team. Kha'Zix picking up the tier, and this is going to be really beneficial for him. Since he is able to spam those abilities so frequently, he's actually at 112 bonus mana already out of that 750. He could possibly get a little bit higher. That's really all we need for now. Yeah, just going to use as many spells as possible. That's going to pretty much what he's going to do for the rest of the game until he gets his Mana Mune. And possibly some other items, but that is going to be his main focus right now. Potentially get a Brutalizer and some boots first, but we'll see. See what happens. It kind of depends on who you're going against, and Lulu is fairly squishy, but she does have that wild growth that will provide a lot of sustainability. She also has Whimsy, which will speed her up quite a bit. Kha'Zix actually going in directly for the red buff. He knew exactly, right when Lulu went Mia, they knew exactly what was going to happen. And Shen with the ultimate out, coming out, he's going to get the taunt off. Blitzcrank picks up the kill on the Draven anyway. Ashe is super low, is she going to get grabbed? And nobody knows the trouble I've seen. And oh my gosh, they might be able to kill the Blitzcrank. So close, but not close enough. He just did one more key strike and that probably would have made it, but it just wasn't in the heart of the cards. Lulu's doing some pretty decent damage, actually. Nothing too crazy. Kha'Zix definitely being able to clear out those creep waves significantly faster. And Akali still knows that that pink ward is there, so she probably won't use her shroud except for the armor magic resist. And that is, yeah, now she remembers that the pink ward's there. She didn't, apparently, for a while, but now she does. She's all, oh yeah, that's how they got me the first time. But wow, oh, this could be really bad. That's a lot of damage. Kha'Zix ends up getting away. And oh man, is he going to jump over? What is he going to do? That's a horrible situation. What is he doing? He could have just jumped over Baron Wall. He's going to get grabbed, and that's it. I think jumping over Baron Wall was 100% the right move. It just didn't happen that way. Akali, ooh, a nice little getaway coming out from Irelia. Is it going to finish up, though? That is a good question. And, oh, man. She just doesn't have that much health. Blitzcrank coming in real hard in the paint. Is he going to pick up the grab? He gets exhausted, then grabs and then pop-ups. So the ultimate from Champion Mage, definitely not Blitzcrank, is going to be able to finish it off. Nice teleport coming out from Ashe. Should be able to at least get the experience. And they're like, what? It's just Ashe. Let's go get her. And so they just go right onto her. Ashe is going to have to flash away. Grab not landing, but she used two flashes, one from Irelia, one from Blitzcrank, and now, oh man, this is not going to be good. Shen is in a really bad situation now, 2v1 and shortly 3v1, and he's going to be able to top it up, well, be able to pick that up, but he's going to flash right into the Irelia. Kha'Zix coming in now. He's going to throw down, but oh man, this could be really bad. Ashe falls down shortly after, and Kha'Zix just walks away. Red team has a huge advantage right now, and it's just not good. Red team's up by 2.5k at 11 minutes. I guess it's not the biggest ever, but man, Akali's going real hard. Is she going to be able to finish this up? Yep. Yep, she finished it. That's really going to help. Unfortunately, Zhao did not have 3 kills, so she didn't get a killing spree from that, which is really what she needed since, I mean, she still is ahead in CS, so it's definitely not bad, but she is still down just a little bit in other means. Yeah, she's still down in gold by about 300, down by 3 assists and 1 kill in relation to the Irelia. And that's pretty big. I mean, it may not sound like a whole lot, but it actually is quite a bit, especially this early on in the game. I mean, that's basically a long sword. So I guess it's not a ton, but one long sword or that extra ward or two, especially the pink wards that she keeps getting. And as you can see, Akali actually picked up pink wards of her own, so she could counter pink the pink. And oh, Blitzcrank coming in. And well, Blitzcrank just seems like he's roaming now at this point. Oh, this could be really bad. Draven going directly onto that Zhao, and Zhao is going to be able to pick up that Ashe really easily. Draven, are they going to be able to pick up the Zhao? Zhao is still super fast. And wow, that is going to snare both members of the blue team. Beautiful, beautiful save coming out from the Varus. And that's why his ult is so powerful. He's able to disengage fights relatively easily. But it can also do some really nice pickoffs, and it has some great coordination with Amumu and some other members. Even Lulu it's not too bad with, because she can pop everybody up that's around it, so potentially get snared as well. Yeah, it's just a bunch of things that could happen. You never know. So right now we're right back into the laning phase. Ashe is 0-3 and 0. Definitely not doing as good as she may have hoped. Although we did have suspicions that she was kind of trolling earlier on in this game. Akali once again still up by 10 CS. Still down by gold. Junglers are pretty much even, except for the Zhao is a part of so many kills. 2 kills and 5 assists. And wow, that is going to be a ton of damage going on to Varus. Varus ends up dying. Gets completely melted by the Draven. Draven throws out Whirling Death and does just that. But Blitzcrank is up top. And he's going to get a nice little grab. He's actually going to pop up a beautiful taunt from Shen. Is going to save it. What is going to happen at this point? Kha'Zix coming in from the back, and that is going to be a very dead Irelia. Yes, she ends up going down. Is she going to be able to? Oh, Shadow Dash coming out once again, getting that taunt. And the ultimate now from Akali, they're going to be able to finish it up, and that is going to be Kha'Zix picking that one up. And now, oh man, this could be really bad if they continue to come back like this. It's going to be looking bad for the red team. So great teamwork for the blue team. Are they going to go directly onto her? That's the question. Shadow Dash now coming out, and yeah, she's going to ult herself. I don't think it's going to be enough. She still takes out Shen on the way out, but it doesn't really matter that you kill Shen. Shen's, 0-3 now. He's not worth as much as he once was. Not a big deal. He can sacrifice himself for the greater good. Killing that Lulu is definitely important. As long as she stays away from the experience, she stays away from everything else. She did get a kill out of it, which really sucks. It really does suck, but it's still pretty good. Oh, this is not good. Beautiful play by the red team. They were able to follow up, put in the ward over the wall just in case he jumped over. He would have got spotted out. So he ended up flashing over, and I think he was going to flash over and then jump back through. It just didn't work out as planned. So it was a nice try by Kha'Zix, but it really just was not executed at all. Not executed well, anyway. Akali having to flash over the wall once again. Is Blitzcrank going to get a grab? Yes, he does. And that's a lot of damage. Shen coming in. Is he going to be able to get a Shadow Dash? Yes, he does. But that is going to be a nice little bit of damage coming down. The Crystal Arrow now is smashing onto Lulu. Lulu's going to be able to do quite a bit. And oh man, this is not going to be good. Draven comes in from the background and he gets grabbed by the Blitzcrank. And that is going to be a dead everything. Oh my gosh, that is very dangerous. Lulu ends up ulting herself instead of the Blitzcrank, which is kind of surprising. And that is a nice shutdown. Wow, Lulu got 3 kills right away after she died. And then she got shut down right away after that. Overall, wonderful job, but I'm a little worried about this Kha'Zix since he's so low. He's so freaking low. Ashe, wow, Ashe almost dying. This could be really bad. Ashe actually ends up going down to the Blitzcrank, and Irelia finishes up Kha'Zix without any problems as well. Wow, the red team really isn't messing around anymore. They're like, hey, we gotta win this. This is getting out of control. We're starting to lose. Well, they weren't even starting to lose. They were just messing around for the most part. And this is not good for the Akali. She gets stunned. She is still going to be able to pick up the kill. Is she going to go onto the Irelia? That Ignite goes down onto the Akali. Akali jumps to one of the minions, and no, she will go down. Varus gets the assist. Good thing they didn't give the Zhao. He's already fed enough. But then again, Irelia is also extremely fed. 5, 1, and 3. That is a lot. Blitzcrank is just so fast. Gets the grab on the Ashe. Instantly initiated on. And wow, the Crystal Arrow comes down, but it's going to be way, 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 way too late. And that is a nice kill for the Lulu. Lulu up to 6 kills now. She's doing a phenomenal job with that Haunting Geist and that needlessly large rod. So she's going for a little bit of survivability with that Haunting Geist. But she's also going with, looks like she possibly straight death cap after that, which is going to be so much AP. And it's going to be absolutely crazy if she ends up finishing that up anytime soon. And wow, look at all the damage going down on the Draven, almost instant. And the Shroud is going to put her down. Wow, she gets in the Shroud, but holy cow, I don't know if she's going to be able to survive this. Yep, she goes down almost instantly. And wow, Kha'Zix barely is able to leap out of there. Draven goes down almost instantly. Kha'Zix is able to get revenge. And wow, is he going to go directly onto the Zhao? Zhao is going to take a lot of tower shots. He's able to shield himself, lives with just under 40 HP. Holy cow, that was close. And that is going to be a 4-for-1 exchange in favor of the red team. Heavily favored for the red team. Red team's now up by 5,000 gold. Varus pushing bottom while Shen continues to push top. But Shen doesn't have anything to push top with. I mean, he has the Locket of the Iron, Solari, and Magic's Razor. So he can kill minions a little bit, I guess, through auto attacks, but that's about it. Blitzcrank isn't messing around. He's going to have that tier. He throws on the grab, nails it, gets the pop-up, and that is going to be nice. Whoa, did not interrupt that. Oh, it did, okay. It looked like it just didn't interrupt the pop-up. That was super weird. And that grab should be up. Boop. Tries to go for the flash, but it was just not quite there. Nice attempt. Good job by Zhao using that flash. Didn't really need to, but used it anyway. Bloodthirst already coming out for Kha'Zix, and the Death Cap now, as well as the the Fiendish Codex. That is going to be really dangerous. Lulu's starting to get really scared. Her cooldown reduction is going to start building, especially with that blue buff. I mean, her cooldown reduction is at 34% now, which means, oh man, that Wild Growth is on such a low cooldown. At about a minute, that is extremely dangerous. So 40% is going to be the max cooldown reduction that she wants to hit. I don't know if she's going to decide to get that with the Morello's Evil Tome or what exactly she plans. Ashe throws out the Crystal Arrow. Is it going to hit anybody? No, it won't. I think she was checking Baron with that. A nice grab coming in from Blitzcrank. Once again doing a ton of damage. And Lulu, holy cow, really starting to clean that up. She's not able to stomp. No, unfortunately, not going to be able to stomp the Hoodstomp. But it was a good effort. And I believe, no, Shen actually did not flash. And I don't know if any of the other ones did as well. Everyone still has their flash up, so it's kind of a wash. Oh man, this is going to be really bad for Akali. Yeah, that's going to be really bad. But Blitzcrank in the meantime getting super low. Whirling Death almost taking him out. Akali in the meantime just getting continue to farm, it looks like. Not the best idea. Yeah, that is going to be a really dangerous situation. She knows that they're both there now. And oh man. Oh, Irelia doing a great job, but she runs into 4 of them mistakenly. Shen goes down pretty easily, and wow, that is a beautiful grab coming out onto Kha'Zix. Not able to do any damage. And this could very, very well be a surrender vote. They're just getting manhandled at this point. Can't do anything. 2 for 0 exchange, and they were on the run the entire time. Blitzcrank is just landing so many good hooks right now. He actually has a Mana Mune and, holy cow, and a Brutalizer. So that's really going to increase just his damage overall, as well as give him a really nice fat shield. For once he gets low enough. That Mana Barrier passive is super good. Blue Team's inhibitor going down at 22 minutes 50 seconds. And what are they going to do next? That is the question we're all dying to know the answer to. That was, yeah, that's surrender vote. It's unfortunate that has to happen. I believe that was Wingsofdeathx's first series and the best of 5 to get to the next level. And I guess he's been getting trolled quite a bit whenever he gets to his series. So hopefully they'll have better luck next game. So thanks guys for watching, and until next time, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.